and steal it.
She went over there.
Here, Lisa. Look, what you asked for.
Hey.
Go ahead. Don't ask me. You asked me, not Lisa. I'm lucky to have my own. Yeah, that's fine. You might move over though, because probably I have to get up. Okay, we all the back church theater people that sit on the last row in the church come to the front. Okay. That's y'all. Back row Baptist to the front. Okay. No, you're fine.
So y'all need to be on one side. And
Yeah. Yeah. I like working on the things. Does somebody have them? Oh, she's got it. Okay, so that's my drawing. Still working on it.
I got you.
I'm shortly, but
You're good.
it'll be good once I need a director.
You know where those director agendas are?
Yeah, Pam, she's taking your seat. And your son has your card.
Probably not. Okay, where's the filing for?
Mom, I'm sorry I can't sit here.
I think I also think it's maybe in that room. Is that same line? Is it on? Is it recorded? Oh, it is? Okay. Welcome, everybody, to our Cadillac Connection studio. This is like really nice tonight because we've got some testosterone in the room. Okay, I want to really quickly, my name is Lisa Reimer, and y'all know who I am. So I am going to introduce our other really hot directors in the room. And I first want to introduce the incredible Sonia Ryder. She's our newbie. She's been a director about a year. Oh, wow, a year. So I remember when she was a consultant and she first started coming as a consultant to our unit. But she works as an operations manager at a very busy restaurant for many years now, 21 years. And she also went to Collin Community and got her associate's degree there. And then a little over a year ago, 2 years ago, she decided to promote herself to the top 2% of the company, and so she just did. Now, if there's somebody that just said it and did it, she's a prime example. She's a single mom, and she has 3 children. And
tough children.
They're so easy.
Yeah, right.
And Dakota and
Katie and Jackie.
Sorry, this is
10, 8, and 6.
Oh, sorry. Jackie, Katie, and Dakota. 10, 8, and 6. Right. And so, anyways, she is our new sales director, and we're so proud of her because this girl knows how to sell the product. She just sells a buttload of it. So give it up for Sonia. And then I want to introduce my good friend, Sarah Catherine Joseph. And she actually majored in interior design at Baylor University. If you can't tell, she knows how to make things look really good. That's not my thing. And prior to Mary Kay, she was a missionary in Japan. So that's where she found Matt.
No.
If not.
I found Matt on a cruise.
Oh, she found Matt on a cruise. Okay. Well, she's married to Matt, who's a really prestigious, hot, sexy police officer here in Rockwall. If you get pulled over, just use his name, Matthew Joseph. And they have really 3 precious children. They are beautiful children. Charlie Ann, who's 7, and Olivia, 5, and baby Corbett, who's almost 1 year. Is he a 1 year old yet?
No, next month.
And she actually started her business in April of 2004 and was a director only 6 months later. So, shut up, Sarah Catherine. And her highest love check in 1 month has been over $6,000, and she's earned the use of 2 career cards, but she has decided to take the cash option for the mommy van, right?
That's right.
That's right. I've done that too. And then you'll hear about me later. So, the that we want to recognize here are our beautiful red jackets that we're celebrating. Amy Rico, woo! And then also the beautiful, the lovely Dana Makehouse, the team leader. And this is not a rug or a towel. I got this from Hobby Lobby. This is the red carpet, so y'all have to get back there and walk the red carpet. Right now? Yeah.
Can I go?
So Lewis wants to go. This is like, I'll do it. I'll do it.
You can do it for us.
Okay, so you got to go walk to the front because we're going to recognize you. Oh.
Woo woo!
Okay, introduce me. Here we go. And then introducing the lovely Dana Makehouse. Aren't they pretty? Is anybody taking pictures? Come on, I gotta take pictures. Oh, she's on. She is on. Okay, so first of all, you're like, what? Like, why are they wearing these red jackets? So they are promoting themselves to leadership. Already have. So they're like getting closer to directorship, and then we're going to go over that because a lot of times the guys are like, what are y'all doing? So I'm going to go in, we're going to get y'all a PowerPoint presentation. It's not as fun, but it's more, it gives you facts because men are all about the facts. Facts and good food and something else. Okay. So, anyway, I want to introduce Amy Rico. Before Mary Kay, she was a department manager for Office Depot for 5 years. Ooh, and she is married to the very hot, handsome husband, Joe, right here. 3 years in March. He is cute. Okay. And they have a 1.5-year-old son, Joe Jr. And in her Mary Kay business, she enjoys, she can now live her life with God first, family second, and career third while having a flexible schedule. And she's just blessed my life tremendously. So proud of her. And then Dana Makehouse is married to John Makehouse, and they have this very smart, educated, dedicated son, Lewis, who is my son's BFF. And she's a communication specialist for AT&T, and she, how many thousands of people, or how many, 800? How many people are you in charge of?
About 80,000.
Oh, no, just 80,000 people for communications with AT&T. So she is big in the corporate world, and she was one of my very best customers. And I felt really guilty taking her money every time, so I'm making 50%. So I finally told her about Mary Kay, not thinking that she would really, I don't know. I just thought she would benefit from the personal use aspect of it. And then she decided to, bring others along with her. So now she has 6 active team members. So I was like, wow. Very good. And what aspect do you love about Mary Kay the most, your business?
Oh, I love the girlfriend time and working with, each and every one of you, and just great. It's an awesome opportunity. The opportunities are unlimited, and I just love it.
All right, don't go anywhere. This is our red carpet event, and really this whole thing is about them. So, Dana, no, we'll do Amy first. Okay. We said that you could choose either, your choice of kill yourself shoes. So, this is what Amy chose. Yeah, they're good. I was like, wow. Okay, so you get to put them on.
Oh, wow.
Right, hey, everybody. Right, in front of everybody. I better hold you.
Hold her up.
Oh.
Okay. Wow. Okay, second picture. Those look good.
Very nice.
That's awesome.
Those look good. And she's blonde now, too. She told me blondes have more fun. So. Okay, and then Dana was like, she's like me. That would kill me, right? So we decided to accessorize her instead. And so she has the lovely scarf. And you can do, y'all have seen these, right? Where you can do little things with twisty things and stuff. Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm not that good at that. My sister-in-law is. And then, I also got her, I think that was enough. So, oops. Sorry about that. Okay. This, isn't that pretty?
Oh,
Okay.
beautiful.
So,
I have my charms on this hand, and I got all my team members.
oh man. Let's just bling you up all the way, baby. You have to do it like.
Okay. Ooh, beautiful.
Woo-hoo. Okay. So who else wants to step into red? This.
Woo woo! Lewis does.
We are going to treat you special.
Pretty. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I've noticed that they both are in the corporate world and they have transferred their skills over into Mary Kay. They just took what they do naturally and transferred it over. And so I'm so proud of both of y'all. Yay!
Thank you.
Okay, so you can walk the red carpet one last time.
Okay.
All the way. Yep. Just up and down, just stretch your stuff.
Okay.
And
Woo!
It's a little action in there. Okay, not bad.
That's right. You're red, you get to be in the fashion show next month. Okay, and then what I want y'all to do is to introduce your husband.
Oh,
So,
who is that now? Okay.
yeah, and I would like for you to introduce your husband.
Okay. This is Joe, my husband. He works for Metro PCS. What else? He's a great guy. I don't know what else to say. We've been married 4 years, which you already said.
And he's been very supportive of
He
her.
has. He's been the best support system. If it wasn't for him, then I totally wouldn't be where I'm at, because you gotta have the support. Like she always says, you can't work against a guy. You can work with or without a guy, but you can't work against it. So it's totally true. You have to have the support of your husband or your significant other.
Yeah. And Dana, tell us about your very important husband.
This is my wonderful, fabulous husband, John. And he also works for AT&T. In fact, we
Property management.
kind of met there. And this is my son, Lewis, so these are the most two important people in my life. I'm so proud of both of them, and they support me 100% in all my endeavors, and I don't know what I would do without either one of them. So.
And I know them both personally, so I know that what they're saying is true. It's not true. It's very true. I want to also welcome our fabulous guest, Ashley, who's here tonight. Look at you guys! And Ashley, tell us, what do you do with yourself during the day or for fun?
Well, I teach school, 5th grade.
Well,
And
going to college for it.
Oh, yeah. I've taught in like 3 different grade levels this year, because I was in 3rd, and then they moved me to 4th, and then the person who had 5th couldn't handle it, so they moved me to 5th.
Oh, yeah, they get
So,
pretty well.
but anyway, so yeah, I've been doing that. I've been a teacher for about 10 years now, and that's really the only professional job I've ever had. So.
Awesome. Very good. Well, I'm so glad that you're here. And then I also want Leah, I want you to introduce your boyfriend.
Okay, this is Frankie. Frankie and I actually met, my mom and him had a class together at NCTC, and so my mom actually gave him my number, so that's how we kind of met. It's kind of a funny story. But that's good, Mom improved. So he's a sweetheart.
Obviously.
Yep, and I was telling him, he helps out. He's a huge support. And let's see, we've been together for a year now, over a year, and
They drove an hour and a half to be here.
I drove 2, but he drove an hour.
And Sonia, why don't you introduce your boyfriend?
My fabulous boyfriend, Johnny. We actually known each other for about 20 years. And
There you go, that's solid, right?
Yes. 20 years, and we've been friends. And he owns his own plumbing business, and what's so supportive is that every time he goes on a job, he puts my card on the refrigerator.
Aww. Way to go.
We actually kind of got together because I told him that I couldn't go out with anybody because I couldn't justify going out because I would have to pay a babysitter. So I had to do a facial, so he said, all right, I'll do a facial, so that's kind of how we started.
There you go, that is true love.
So, yes, he's very supportive and helps me with my photos, and he's pretty amazing.
I deliver Mary Kay in a $50,000 plumbing truck all over town.
There you go, that's awesome. Well, we're so glad you're here, Donnie, for being supportive of Sonia. She's really said a lot of amazing things about you, so it's true. And then, Ashley, what we're going to do in just a few minutes is we're going to send you back with Sonia, and she's going to give you the ultimate treatment. We're looking for women who just would love to be our customers. We're looking for women who be our hostesses, and we're looking for women who might want to join us and be a part of our team because we have so much fun and make money. So, or, just something extra to do on the side. So before you do that, I am going to have Matthew Joseph come to the front and Troy. Y'all are like, whoa.
Woo-woo!
Did she introduce herself? Come on, guys. Don't be shy.
No, I'm not.
Maybe y'all can do a duet.
I was just thinking, no, we worked out.
Sarah Catherine, you want to introduce your husband and
Sure. That's fine. I got it. So that's Matt, my husband. We've been married for 8 years. We have 3 beautiful children. He is a police officer in Rockwall. Yes, in the blue sweater. And he is very supportive of my Mary Kay business, especially when I earn free cars and have good months. That's true. Even bad months, I guess. So, anyways, yeah.
so Matt, why don't you share with us what would you say that Mary Kay has done for you and your family?
Give us freedom to do what we want when we want. Well, on her part. My job is very restricting. Hers is not. She can do, well, let's put it this way. She started Mary Kay because I lived 4 hours away from where she was living.
8 hours at the time.
Sorry, 8 hours from it. So she joined Mary Kay because of its flexibility. She could work her job in Hot Springs, Arkansas, or in College Station, Texas, where I was living. We got married. She transplanted with no problem. Didn't have to answer to a boss. Didn't ask for a transfer. She went where she wanted, when she wanted. She works when she wants. She makes as much money as she wants.
Some years more than he does for working us.
Which is very possible. So she's going to be my sugar mama.
Yeah.
But in my time now,
I'll deliver all the Mary Kay you want.
That's right. He likes going to the bank. Make the deposit.
Yeah, I know. Very good. Is there anything else that I missed?
No.
Okay, Troy. This is my husband. Oh, y'all. This is my husband. 20 years.
Yep.
Lots of love, lots of other stuff in between, but always ends up love.
Lots of kids.
Lots of, yeah, that, you figure that part out. But we're done there. So, tell me, and I just want to say that and this is honest and true, I would not be the person that I am today, or where I am in my business today, had it not been totally for his support and him saying, you can do whatever you set your mind to do, Lisa, and I'm here. I mean, like, really, when we were flying back from leadership, we're talking about building a national area, and he's like, you can do it. You can do it. Like, I mean, because we're going to be expanding next door, and I was like, oh, that's the one on Spade. And he's like, you've always done, whatever. And so, like, to have that kind of, I mean, I feel really blessed and really fortunate to have that. So, share from your heart. What do you, I mean,
Well, it's really, really easy to be supportive of her because she does do what she says she's going to do. So all she has to do is put her mind to it, and she makes it happen. And she hasn't always been like that, but she's grown into become that kind of a person through this vehicle, through Mary Kay. She always had a lot of potential, but she was kept down by circumstances and a lot of different things. But through Mary Kay, she's developed a lot of confidence. I think you that know her know she's a very confident person, and she, like I said, she puts her mind to do something and she does it. She's had 6 cars? Just the 6th or 7th. It's been I don't know. It's been 12.
I think we're qualifying for our 7th car in Mary Kay.
12 or 14 years since we've had a car payment, which is awesome for her. Let's see. She's made a lot of money at times. She's put a lot of money into it at times, but she's never. She always stresses when she's like going to place a large order, and I say, "What are you stressing about? Have you ever not sold anything?" She's never thrown anything away or sent anything back or anything like that. It's like, where else can you buy something and go sell it for twice as much as you buy it for? I mean, these days that's kind of hard to do. Just on a small level. If you're a big corporation, sure, you go buy it and mark it up whatever you want to. But Mary Kay, I mean, she has. Anytime she's placed a big order, it's just been, it's like, okay, you place a big order, and then 2 months down the road, you've gotten everything you invested back, and plus, 100% of your investment, 50%, however you look at it. So it's been fantastic for us. There have been times when I left the law firm that I was working at and went out on my own practice, opened my own practice. Those were rough times, and it was nice not having a car payment, and it was nice having that income, and it was nice her having flexibility to do, like Matt said, she does what she wants to do when she wants to do it, and she's kind of like that.
And we have 3 kids.
We have 3 kids that are always going somewhere and doing something, and doctors and dentists and orthodontists and all that kind of stuff, and she's able to do all that. She's not always happy about it, but she's happy. But she's happy that she has that flexibility and can do that. So, other things that we've gotten out of Mary Kay, the tax breaks from having an in-home business are huge. What else?
He helps me with all. We do all of our figure out all our utilities.
Yeah, we just set aside a portion of our house. Is if you've been over there, it's Mary Kay, and it's her deal. The kids love it, especially our Tristan, our high schooler. He said all the girls, when she comes and picks him up at school, all the girls are like, "Oh, look, Tristan, there's your mom. There she comes in her pink Cadillac."
They're like, "Oh, hi, Tristan, hi, Tristan." He's like, I said, "Look, they like you." He's like, "No, they're your car. They like."
So yeah, she's kind of known as the Mary Kay lady around. One thing I was going to say for the men, once this really spoke to my heart a couple of years ago when I finally figured out, when I finally started listening to some of the nationals talk about the retirement plan. Once a director reaches the national sales director level, it's mandatory retirement at age 65. You got a long way to go. Age-wise.
Not that long.
Age-wise.
Okay.
And so once you retire, they take your 65% of your 60% of the national sales director's average or top commission.
Over the past 5 years.
Over the past 5 years, they pay that amount on a monthly basis for 15 years. And if the national happens to pass away, it goes to her spouse or her kids or whoever her beneficiaries are. And the last one that I saw retire, she held up her check and she said, "I just want y'all to know I'm getting this amount of money for the next 15 years.
How much was it?
It was $40,000 a month. Yeah.
Oh, I got bigger one than that.
Yeah, Barbara Sundin.
Sorry.
Huh?
Barbara Sundin.
That's been 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, now it's
So-
90. Yeah.
Okay. So.
But anyway, that impressed him.
Yeah.
Right.
I was like, yeah, I'll be a yes man.
In the personal growth too?
Yes. That's what I said. You've
Okay.
grown in
I just want to
confidence.
hear that again.
She's 10 times the woman that she was when I married her, and she was awesome then.
Thank you. Good. Okay, y'all. What a man.
Yay!
Okay, so we wanted to hear from the guys, and so what we're going to do, thank y'all for doing that, by the way. I know it's like you're sweating. What we're going to do now, we got to do the contest. Do y'all have the bags for the giveaway? Do y'all have the little bags?
Really done with them.
You're not done with them?
Oh, no.
Okay, well.
It's in here.
Huh?
No. That's okay, go ahead.
Well, I guess we'll do it at the end then. Because we're giving away tonight a Michael Kors bag to a consultant, and then we're giving away a Coach bag to a customer. So as soon as these ladies are through filling out their tickets, so we're going to do a drawing, and then we'll do that, okay? But in the meantime, and so for those of you who are like, well, what are we doing next? We're doing a Mishka watch, and it's all the rules, and Applehead Dana was so awesome to get it all. She fixes me up all the time. Yeah, because I have the big ideas, but she's got the details. So it's on my website on how a consultant, and this is for all of us, it's for all of our units, on how the customer can win a Mishka watch, and this will be done. This is just this month only. It doesn't matter how many entries we have or what, and how a consultant can earn. So we'll also do a drawing. So obviously, the more entries you have, the more likely you are to win the Mishka watch. There's 2 of them, one for a consultant and one for a customer, or just a face. Okay. So, what we're going to do now is I'm going to release the lovely Ashley to go with Sonia, and we're going to get her all dolled up because what she is.
Yay!
And then Dana is going to help me on my doing that thingy right there for me. Yeah, we turn off the light.
Welcome, sit down. Yeah, that switch right there. Yep. You ready for the lot?
I'm going to give you this second I forget.
I'm pretty sure I know your password.
I know I can read. Oh, my password?
He knows it.
I was telling, I did not know how to spell that.
Ah.
I was telling my mom.
Okay, so you guys are here, and what we want to do is actually show you the facts and the figures and show you the money. Basically, we'll show you the money. I hope I can read my stuff. Wow. Okay. So, and I want to thank Dana for helping me, Dana Manhouse for helping me put this together because I make her crazy. And can y'all see? Okay, so thank you for being here at our red carpet event to celebrate our girls. And we're going to go over several things, like all the benefits of Mary Kay, and I'm just going to hit them. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to. I'm trying to get it on.
This isn't a PowerPoint.
It's that she normally has it over in the corner, and it's totally.
There's arrows down at, or up at the top though, that you could use the down button for.
Yeah.
To get to your next one.
There.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rich. Very good. Can y'all see it?
Yeah, the full screen, if you go over to your right, the very last one. No, not that.
On the bottom.
Down. Up a little higher and go left.
It's right
Left.
there.
Right there.
No.
No. Left. Left.
Right
Stop.
there.
Click.
Stop.
There you go.
Hit F11.
Well, I'm glad everybody knows how this works, because that's right.
Welcome to
Okay.
Technology Simplicity. That would be the volume.
Okay, so now go to the next. So that's my agenda.
We're at 7:15, Lisa.
Oh, good. Okay, good. We've got time. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna. Go ahead and go on. Is it? You hitting the arrow?
Your arrow's gonna be at the bottom now because you went full screen. And it's not gonna
Brittany,
show.
what it come to?
Yeah, do you want me to do it? Oh.
Oh, no. Okay, stay right there.
There you go.
Okay. do this for a living. Just some highlights. This is printed by the company, but want to let you know some facts about the company, the woman, the products, the opportunity. Mary Kay, she actually started Mary Kay Cosmetics after a 25-year successful career in other direct selling companies. So she did this after she retired. She used her $5,000 of her own money, her own retirement money, to start this company. And she actually, let's see, gosh, this is so small. Okay, in a study conducted in 2003 by Baylor University, Mary Kay Ash was actually named the #1 female entrepreneur in all of history. And you know who #2 was? Oprah. So I think that's impressive. The Mary Kay products included over 200 different products in the different categories of facial, skincare, color, cosmetics, body care, protection, and fragrance. And we are in over 36 countries across the world. Huge markets in China and India right now, huge, and Brazil. Okay. Also, as far as the opportunity goes, there are more than 2.4 million consultants worldwide. Okay. The reason I'm giving you these facts is because there's all these fly-by-night companies, and we are celebrating our 50-year anniversary with Mary Kay Cosmetics. We are debt-free, and there's just, you know, I don't know how many companies can say that. There have been, you heard about the position of National Sales Director, and I'm going to go into that in a little bit more detail, but there have been over 600 National Sales Directors in Mary Kay. Also, there are approximately 42,000 sales directors in the United States alone. So, and as far as facts, as far as like the company itself, we did more than $3 billion in annual wholesale sales last year, worldwide. That's a lot. The other thing too is that our business plan is actually taught as a role model at Harvard University, and the business plan was actually it was modeled after Gloria Mayfield Banks, who you're going to be seeing in a few minutes. But she was the wrong, and so Mary Kay, the marketing plan is actually taught in different universities around the country. The other thing to note is that the heart of Mary Kay. We stand for two different big foundations: violence against women and cancer research for women's cancers. And together, Mary Kay, women, and other people have donated more than $44 million to those two big funds. So we do a lot of good around the world. Okay. This is a little bit blurry, but a lot of people say, well, if you're not a pyramid, how do you make your money? Well, we make our money in two different ways. The first way is leadership, and I'm going to start at the top. The highest position of leadership that we have is National Sales Director. So, what is a National Sales Director? Well, a National Sales Director is actually me, who has, when I say offsprung, has 20 more of me. Does that make sense? And you're like, whoa, wow, okay, well, this young lady right here, Daisha Wiegand, she did it in 4 years. So it's not like it can't be done. She graduated with an education degree in Florida, and she was planning a wedding, and she became a National Sales Director with Mary Kay instead of pursuing her teaching, which, in fact, what we do is teaching. Then I have here Gloria Mayfield Banks. She was in admissions at Harvard. That's what I was just telling you about. She was in admissions at Harvard University. Her highest paycheck in 1 month, y'all heard $40,000. Her highest paycheck in 1 month has been over $86,000. And she used to be a top rep with IBM, and then went to Harvard, and then she decided to sell lipstick. So, she's currently our number 3 national sales director worldwide. And Sabrina Goodwin-Monday right here is actually her offspring national sales director, and she's who I personally call my national sales director, because she's taken me under her wing and treats me like I'm one of her own. That's one of the other great things about Mary Kay that they do, is that even if she doesn't make any money off of me, but she's decided to mentor me and to coach me. She's made over $2 million in her Mary Kay career in commissions, and Gloria's made over $8 million. So I'm just like, oh, that's impressive. Okay. And let's see. Oh, Daisha, you can see her highest paycheck in 1 month, and this isn't probably even her highest paycheck. This is just one that I pulled. It was over $50,000 in 1 month. And then this is Sonia with her national, Kimberly Copeland, and I was looking at this. She has made, she actually became a Mary Kay sales director and national, being a stay-at-home mom. And her highest paycheck in 1 month, I believe, Sonia said, was over $42,000. And then Lauren McKeever is a brand new national here with Sarah Catherine, and I had the opportunity to see her the other night. She began her business when she was 21 years old. And she's an example of a woman who's done Mary Kay with a man or without a man. She has a very interesting story, how she, sometimes at the beginning, it was just her and her kids. She had to figure it out for herself. Let's see. Oh, okay. So this is what we were talking about, the National Family Security Plan that Troy mentioned. This is kind of blurry, but this is $150,995. Well, okay, so that was Barbara's highest check in 1 month. That was June, not this year, but last year. So what we just talked about, and I ran the numbers, so say she had 3 of those. She didn't, but say something in that ballpark. 60% of that would be $90,000 a month. So, $90,000 a month from age 65 to 80, she just retired, would be, in 1 year, $1,080,000. And so, over the course of 15 years, that would be $16,200,000 for doing a really good job. And so the reason I show these different ages and sizes and races is because there is no one type in Mary Kay. There's just not. You can be any size, age, race, whatever in Mary Kay, and you can do it as fast as you want or as slowly as you want. Your choice. The other way we make our money is off the sale of the product, and I'm going to go into that in just a little bit. Now, okay, so we're taking it down to the next level. This is where Sonia is, and Sarah Catherine, and myself. Aren't those cute pictures? Okay. So this shows like a new sales director, like Sonia, like the average monthly income, $2,400. This isn't based on sales. This is just our love check that we get separately. Okay. And then where Sarah Catherine is right at the Toyota Camry, Chevy Equinox, average love check, $39.80. No, 30. I don't know, around 4,000 is what it says. Cadillac sales director. And this is true because I looked at my 1099 over the past couple of years. An average new Cadillac sales director averages around $70,000 to $75,000 in her love checks. Okay, for the year. So, and this is a picture of mine. Lisa's love check in 1 month, $10,644. So first I was like, where did that go? I think it went to the pool is where it went. We got a pool in our backyard. Okay, so next. And if you don't take the car, you can take the cash, but we'll go into that in just a minute. Okay, next level down. This is still love checks. This is not the product. This is building your company. Red Jacket, Star Recruiter. That's Miss Amy Rico herself. Woo! With Red Hot Pump. And then you have Team Leader, which is what Dana Mankhouse is. And then this is like Team Leader. Oh, that's when you have 2, 3, 4. Oh, when you're going on target for car. So you can go on target for car only when you have 5, okay, that you and your team have to do 5,000 in production. And then DIQ is when you have 10, and you're telling the company, I would like to promote myself to the top 2%. So that's where you go from 10 to 24. Okay, in 4 months or less. But the purpose of this illustration is to show you this was really key for me. Okay, here the total production is 5,000. So Amy and her team could do 5,000. Team Leader, Dana and her team could do 5,000. And Team Leader here, they could do 5,000. DIQ 5,000. The difference is that when you're a Star Recruiter, you're still making just 4% commission. When you get to Team Leader, you start making 9% commission, which is where Dana is. But Dana's also a team leader. When she and her team each order $200 wholesale or more all together in 1 month, and she also orders $600, then she gets 13%. So you can see the difference in the checks of doing the same amount of work, which is $200 versus $400 versus $750. So my whole thing was like, okay, so how quickly can I get from here to here? Because then when you get to sales director, it's 26% commission on your personal team, 13% on your unit. Does that make sense? So if I'm thinking like, well, if I'm going to do that same amount of work, then I should be a director, right? Okay. Go to the next slide. Okay. So, and this is going to go into the second way that we make money. So we've talked about love checks. The second way that we make money is off the sale of the product. And this is a beautiful little spreadsheet that David's done for me. But before I address that, because we just talked about team building and all that, a lot of people say, oh, well, Mary Kay must be a pyramid scheme, right? Okay. I'm going to tell you why we are not a pyramid scheme and how you can address this objection with other people as well when it's brought to your attention. We all buy from Mary Kay at 50%. Brittany is a brand new consultant, buys at Mary Kay from 50%. Dana is a team leader, buys at Mary Kay from 50%. We all make the same amount of profit off the sale of the product. So that is one reason. Another reason is that the pyramid business is generally based on primarily recruiting versus focusing more on the sale of the product. So there's a lot of companies out there, and I've been approached by them too. They're like, well, how get these people? And you get these people, get these people. Well, but they don't have a fabulous product. They don't have the #1 best-selling brand of skincare and cosmetics for 16 years in a row. We do. So our avenue is putting the products on the faces to get in front of the people, to get in front of the many, to find the few that want the leadership path. And if they want to remain our customers forever, shoot, yeah, I don't care. I love it. I love making 50% because they wash that product off their face every night. And I'm just sitting there going, thank you, Jesus. They're going to order again. So, and then the other reason, just to let you know that Mary Kay is a member of the Direct Selling Association, and we helped found the Code of Ethics. And what that means is when you're part of the Direct Selling Association and we help found the Code of Ethics, that means that we actually helped make it to where we are not a pyramid, because if you can do this business with inventory or without inventory. But if you choose to have inventory on your shelf, within the first year you decide this is not for you, you can sell back what you bought and get 90% payback on what you spent. No company does that. So that makes us not a pyramid as well. Okay, so focusing on the sale of the product, we have a fabulous new product out called Time-Wise Repair, and it's $200 a pop. And it's for, women that want a prestige brand of skincare, or they are, 42-ish and above, and they just need some repaired. If you're Amy or you're Leah or you're Britt, you don't need any repair yet. Y'all look good like you are, but you want to fight signs of aging, and that's where you'd fall into the Miracle Set category or in botanicals, depending on. But for me, I'm going to be 45 in March, and if anybody wants to throw me a party, let me know. But I'm going to admit I'm vain. Are you having a party for me? Is that what y'all talking about?
No, I just thought that might be a little hint.
You can throw it with me because my birthday is the day before.
Oh, cool.
So,
But, okay, so this just kind of shows the breakdown of, if you were to, I'm switching again, it's kind of, why is it blurry? Is it blurry?
Is this on that corner?
This focus is, it could be this focus thing right here. No. That's not more clear, is it? I can't tell because my eyes are bad anyway. But this is basically showing if, okay, just for 6 months, you were to consistently sell 10 boxes of Time-Wise Repair. And to be honest, I wasn't quite sure when it came out if it was going to happen for me or not. But I can't keep them on my shelf. Like, I'm selling them like crazy. Because I'm like selling them, I'm like, look. Do you want to look? See, how do you want to look? And so basically, this is just showing if you were to sell each month for 6 months, 10 sets across the board here, and you just, every 3 months they need a new one with reorders. Is this your profit, Dana?
That's your retail.
Okay, that's your retail. So if you were to do that for 6 months and maintain at 10 apiece, your retail would be $7,920. Well, okay, thank you, $17,000. In 10, so half of that would be yours. I mean, how many of you all would like to work an extra job, so 6 to 8 hours a week, and get $8,000 to $10,000 extra? You can take this, all the way down to where you do it months for 2 years, and income would be $214,000. Oh, this is good. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you. Okay, thank you. That was making me crazy. It's making me dizzy, actually. Okay. So, are y'all following the chart on that, kind of? It's just because it's putting customer reorders. If you were to continue it for 2 years, to sell 10 a month. That means go find you some girls 45 and above. And the best thing you could do is to, use it on yourself. I have some young girls that use it just so they can say, I have a nurse in our unit that uses it. I'm like, Sarah, you don't need it. She's like, oh, but I love the way my skin feels and looks. I'm like, okay, we're great. Okay. But she doesn't need it, but she at least can talk about it and speak about it because she knows from experience.
So, Lisa, over a 2-year period, starting out with selling 10 a month, over 2 years, the total retail is $214,000.
Yeah, $920.
And profit to us consultants at 50% off.
$107,410. Just from selling the product. Being consistent. And like Troy said, I stand up here with it. I do. I stand up here with integrity, and I know Sarah Catherine does as well. We do not stock. I do not have a garage full of Mary Kay. I have a Mary Kay room, and I keep what I need on my shelf. Sometimes we'll be like, oh shoot, I'm out of whatever, even at the level of what we keep. But we sell this product. I couldn't just sell something. Because you're teaching women how to look and feel better. Okay. Okay, so the next question is, where does Mary Kay fit into today's marketplace? Like, how cool are we? Are we, with the groove? Are we not? And so I want to show you, just so that we're comparing apples to apples and not oranges to apples. This is our repair set right here at $199. Okay. Comparing to other prestige brands. Here's Estee Lauder. Their cost is $245, and you can look, the ounces and everything, their ounces are smaller in some cases. Clarins Super Restorative is $450. Elizabeth Arden Sauvage is $520. And like their stuff is, look at that, smaller ounces. Ours is 4.2. Lancome Absolute Premium DX, $670. So I'm just saying, if it's the same thing. Serum, the line of reducing cream. I mean, it's apples to apples. So why would you choose the other? And some people say, well, how can we do that? The reason Mary Kay can do that is because we are the retailer. We're not Ulta. There is no Ulta. I'm Ulta. Sarah Cohen's Ulta. We're the storefront. So, now there's also something else out there called Brand Keys Loyalty Index. And that's an independent research firm that has studied consumer behavior over the past 16 years, and they try to see, where customer loyalty lies, And so this is just released in 2012. They examined customer relationships with 598 brands across 83 different categories. Okay, I know y'all see Mary Kay right here is number 12 under Call It Me. That's disgusting. Okay. Hey, look it's like Apple tablets, Apple smartphones, Amazon, Kindle, Facebook, Hyundai, Samsung, Discover, YouTube, Google. Like seriously, Mary Kay is number 12. That is pretty darn good. I am impressed. Huh? What do you think? So, and the other thing is that, like I told you before, Mary Kay is step-free, and you're like, well, that's one of the reasons that we can spend so much money on consumers spending and research to see what women's needs are, all this research that we have. In fact, I just went to a dermatologist a few weeks ago, and when I walked in, she was like, oh, have you seen me on the Mary Kay videos? I was like, sure have, and she's a dermatologist here in town. I mean, like, they pulled her, and she does independent research and study for Mary Kay Cosmetics. Okay. Also, other things that you're probably saying, well, we've been in a recession. Y'all aren't bored yet, are you? Amy, are you bored?
We know Amy will tell us the truth.
I know. She's bored last time. I'm not going to be boring this time. Okay. And we've been in a recession, and people are like, well, how can, have your sales gone down? Have they? No, they sure haven't. I mean, I got an iPad 3 last year, the 2 years before that. I got diamond rings because my sales were still, they did not go down. So why is that? Well, there are only 3 things that survived the Great Depression: alcohol, tobacco, and cosmetics.
You were going to forget. She's thinking awfully hard.
Now it's alcohol, tobacco, and cosmetics, and also entertainment, like movies, things like that, the entertainment industry. Those are things that are not, suffering at all, because people want that instantaneous gratification. And so for a woman, she might not be able to go out and buy a $150 pair of shoes, she could go buy a $50 lipstick and still get the, Actually, after 9/11, lipstick sales rose dramatically in the following weeks and months after 9/11. That was because women, were emotional. I'm sorry, we are. Just saying, right now, in case you didn't know. Okay, next one. Okay. Our product awards are too many to count. I just wanted to show you that some of the awards that we have gotten. You can see Total Beauty, the Essence, Best, I can't read it. Okay. Essence Reader's a Choice, and the Good Housekeeping Seal that we have gotten on several of our products, just to name a few. We don't purchase that. That's just little stamps that we are given from independent companies that do reviews on cosmetics. Okay? Oh, this is my favorite one, almost right. Do women like me or women like me, can I really earn a free car? And the answer is yes. Dana found this fact for me that there have been over 80,000 women have earned the use of a Mary Kay car at some time in their career. And so there are 3 different levels of car. The Chevy Cruze, or $375 a month, which the first time I took the money because we needed the Honda Odyssey. Many of you remember we went to go get that before. Then the second level is Chevy Equinox or Toyota Camry, or $500 a month. I had that 3 times. Okay, I still worked another job. Yeah, it was great. Then the boys were like, kind of crowded. So, this wasn't an option back then. It is now. But Ford Mustang, and a lot of the young girls like that, right now that's an option. And the what do you call it? The dashboard, all of it lights up hot pink. It's really bad action. And then pink Cadillac, or $900 a month. And this is a picture of us. You see Sarah Catherine over there, and there's more my friend Maureen and Nicole. Oh, there's my husband Troy. And we're picking up our very first Cadillac. And so I did the math. And in the past 12 years, we've saved over $86,000 in car payments and insurance, because when you take the car, they pay 85% of your insurance. So I'm pretty sick and happy about that. Okay, so then you're saying that's great for you, Lisa. What about me? Okay, so I did my research, and I just want you to know, Dana took these shots for me, but Cadillac qualifiers in the second quarter of this year, that means 3 months, just 3 months only. I've counted. I want y'all to know I counted these today. 250 Cadillac new qualifiers in the second quarter alone in the United States. Do you know what this is? This is Premier. That's the second level car qualifiers. And that was really hard for me to count, because that got really small, but there were just shy of 600 in that second quarter alone. So why not you? Isn't that cool? And this is printed by Mary Kay Cosmetics in our director's memo. So yes, you totally can earn the use of a free car. And okay, Mary Kay benefits. I'm just going to go over some of them really quickly. We have 7 different cars to choose from. When you're a national sales director, you get to choose the pink Escalade if you want. That's what I'm feeling the pressure on right now. So if you're worried about gas, they give you the hybrid. But also, in addition to that, you have the leadership, you have the National Retirement Security Plan, over $9 million in diamonds given away to the sales force last year by Mary Kay. Here's some of mine. Here's something else that I got. You know, I got over $5,000 in 2011 in diamonds. And like I said, once you get tired of the diamonds, then you can choose other things like iPad, or they give you options, or you can take money. You can take prize vouchers. Oh, and also, I don't know if that's in here, but life insurance, I just got a letter that said I get $75,000. I don't know. I was like, okay, don't kill me. I mean, you know, it's not 500, but hey, it's 75. And, okay, and so, this is where I leave you with. I told people I'm talking to, Mary Kay may not, start out being your dream, but it can be the tool to get you to your dreams, whatever your dream may be. And so, I want you to think about what that dream is. What is that dream for me? What's that dream for you, Amy?
For me, it's not.
Wow. And in turn, being a national, because you want to be, that's your Mary Kay dream. What would your personal dream be? I want you to be my personal cake person. Y'all know your favorite cake cupcake back there.
Just because of that, being able to do, have all the options of, choices, because money doesn't buy happiness, but it buys choices, like I always say. And having those choices and be able to do what we want when we want, and maybe him just, be an assistant. Live how you want to live.
Well, and usually this is the part where, so we don't have any actual other guests in here, but this is the part where I say, is it expensive and risky? I don't have to go into all that today because we don't have the guests back there. But seriously, I mean, you've heard what the 90% buyback guarantee is. You can come into this business with a fundraiser mentality, or you can come into it with a business mentality. I mean, the choice is yours. So, and I believe that women are seeking good customer service and a really good product. And so, y'all heard me say this a million times, but I'm looking for women who already know that God meant for them to have more, women who get excited about changing other women's lives, women who can embrace Mary Kay's philosophy of God first, family second, career third. I'm looking for women of integrity. I like for women who like to play on a team and want to win. And so that's the same with Sarah Catherine, and that's the same with Sonia. I know. That's why we work so well together. But anyways, I had a couple, if you want to flip the light on. which is create that whole dream picture. I'm going to give you a little handout here. Person.
Oh, wake up now. She can see you if you close your eyes.
Oh, I have to.
Oh, you have
5
to.
o'clock comes up already.
Gets up at 4:45.
Ooh, I'm done fast.
I know you want to. You want me to see where she is?
Okay. Okay, this just kind of goes over, like we sort of talked about, the 3 different avenues of income with Mary Kay. Product sales, all the different ways you can do that, on the go, online, on the face, free orders, highest made direct selling, then team building, 13% commission, and then company car, and then leadership. And then y'all see all the reasons why why women join Mary Kay Cosmetics, and I don't know, so many of them. I think I would trade back every car and everything just for the and I know that men don't care as much about this, but the self-esteem and the personal growth that I've experienced. I really, I have people tell me all the time, well, how are you like that? Well, it's been a process, and so it's so great to be able to, he used to say, just let it roll off your back, let it roll off your back. I'd be like, I can't let it roll off my back. It's bothering me. And that all goes back to, how I feel about myself on the inside. And so, since that's changed so much, it really doesn't matter to me that much anymore. It's as long as I'm doing something with the right intentions and with integrity and the right way, then that's not really my problem. And I'm okay with that. So that is really freeing. I can't tell you how freeing that is. And I believe that when you are confident and you have self-esteem and that you're a better wife and a better mother and all those things, you just are. Because you know what they say, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy, right? If you turn over where it says you're in the money, this is just kind of showing you as sales directors within the company, we are paid based besides our sales. Okay, in November I sold $6,500, so that was $3,250 for me, but that was separate from my commission check from this. And so my commission check is based on these wholesale amounts, team building. We get bonuses for every qualified team member. And y'all, begin with your 4th qualified team member, you start making $50 team building bonuses as well. When you're a director, it's $100 team building bonuses for every qualified recruit. So we are motivated for y'all to succeed. That's the way that works. You could be a sales director with $6,000 in wholesale, and that's kind of like what your monthly income is going to look like if you consistently do that. That's including car compensation and consistently bringing in 3 new qualified personals and 3 new units. That's why y'all always hear me, I'm personally recruiting because I get paid $100 and 26% on my personals. Leah is not my personal, but I still make 13% on everything that she does, everything that she sells in orders for Mary Kay. We also get unit development bonuses, and this is kind of going deep, but when you have at least 3 to 5, you get another $300. There's all these bonuses that you get, so you can write your own paycheck. I have, my friend Maureen, what did she do? She did she did 24, between 24 and 20, almost 26,000 wholesale last month, so probably, I know that last year she averaged 35. You can figure out what her monthly income, not her monthly, her yearly. So, I don't know what her 290 Maureen, that's not watching. I can figure it out though. If she does between 30 and 35,000 wholesale a month as a top sales director, then obviously, and that's not even her sales. The woman sells out the wazoo. So that's going to be more than $150,000 in a year, based on just on her love check alone. So you can be any level of sales director that you want to be in this company. So many people say, well, why did it take you 10 years to get a Cadillac? Well, I wasn't ready to work my business 30 to 40 hours. It doesn't mean I wasn't good enough. It just means that that's not the choice that I made right then. I still had a free car. Sarah Catherine and I have talked about it. I'm like, be with your babies. It's okay. You know, she's got all the talent and skills and everything in the world, but it's okay.
No, it's not. You said get help.
Oh, I told you that. So I hired a nanny. I told her I said get somewhere else. I'm talking to the choir, preaching to the choir. So, anyway, comments and questions from the men. You're welcome to ask me anything. I do kiss and I do tell. So, fire away. What do you think? What impressed you the most? What didn't impress you the most?
Do they sell stocks?
Yeah, no, it's privately owned. At one point, they did turn it over to the and then they took it back. The company is actually run, CEO is Richard Rogers, which is her son, and basically her grandson, her grandson Ryan, he's probably about our age, very savvy, very in tune with all the age groups, and he speaks like 11 different languages. So I think that there's something to be said when a company is family owned and run. I mean, I know that I worked for my father for 15 years as an office manager, and it was just really hard for me. Like I'm just that way anyways, but I just was not going to let anything go down the tube at all. Period. So I think that makes a difference as well. Anybody? That's a very good question, by the way.
I was going to say something. You know, a lot of people think about Mary Kay. When you hear Mary Kay, you think about little old ladies with gray hair. And you know, the more meetings that I go to, and seminars and all that, it's like, yeah, the consultants and the directors are all getting younger and younger. And you can look in here tonight and,
Hey, I'm
and see the
21.
same thing. Yeah, I mean, the company itself has done a really good job of keeping up and marketing or developing products that are marketable to the younger generations, and so it's becoming a lot easier. I think even some of the top sales directors like Daisha, what is she now? Is she 30 yet?
I think she's my age.
Which is
32.
Yeah.
She had 3 babies. She became a national before she had all her babies. I mean, you can do it however you want. But that was part of her thing was you would have thought that she was all about power and achievement, but she's really about security. So she decided she was going to become a national and then have her children.
Can I make a comment?
Absolutely.
Back in the 80s, I did process piping for Mary Kay Ash over on Regal Road.
Wow.
And that lady took care of every employee. I mean, you wouldn't believe the things that she did to them people.
Wow.
And that's,
in the 80s.
Everybody still says that.
that same attitude is the family still has that attitude. I think.
She's in that plant every day. I mean, you wouldn't believe it.
And when you have that kind of a heritage, it's like it's passed on. And like when I have meetings with other sales directors and nationals, they're like, keep the heritage, keep the heritage, keep the heritage. And that's what sets us apart, I believe, from everybody else in many ways. Thank you, Donnie, for sharing that. Anybody else?
Your product development shop here in Dallas?
I'm sorry?
I know they're based out of Dallas, right?
Yes, we are Dallas-based. Our biggest distribution centers are in Dallas and in China. Right, yeah.
Is the R&D here? Research and development?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, World
Yes,
Headquarters is
huge.
in Aspen.
Well, in the 80s, it was all manufactured in Dallas.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Most of it still is.
They have different distribution centers across the country, but Dallas is the main one. They have to have one in China because they're doing huge business in China and India, over there, all those different countries where Mary Kay is allowed in. The other thing, too, is that when you become a sales director and you've shown that you are a stable sales director, you are allowed to go to the countries that are open, like Brazil, like India, and create sales directors over there to help your way to nationals should you choose to do that. There is a brand new one. Her son actually married a lady he was stationed in India, or he's an engineer over there, and he married an Indian woman, and so she went over there, recruited her, and so half her directors are from America and half are from India, but they all counted towards her national area. Pretty cool. I just don't feel like taking any big trips right now past Festus, Missouri. San Antonio. I went to Philadelphia once. So, And I know, like Sarah Catherine, that's the other thing, we have no territory. She started her business in Arkansas, and she still has a big group up there that she's paid from, and that she goes to visit periodically. And
We moved 5 times in my first 5 years of Mary Kay.
Wow.
And some of them in the same city. We lived in 3 different cities, but we moved 5 times.
How many states do you have recruits in?
8.
she has 8 different states.
Wow.
I need to write it down.
That's funny because I just looked at that today.
Yeah, they say that if you're going to be a national, you need to be working in 5 different areas. So. Huh?
You're ahead of the game.
Okay.
We do?
I do.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I mean, Texas.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They just
California.
helping us out there. Okay, there we go. Sort of a heathen girl. Anyway, okay. Well, I want to thank y'all for your time. Anybody, I hope y'all enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that means a lot coming from John. What would you say impressed you the most? And you don't,
This whole breakdown here, I thought that was really good.
oh, well, you can. I sent her all my stuff, and I was like,
Whoever
help
developed
me
that speech your
say
language.
what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
She knew what her husband needed
She
to
knew,
see.
no, she knows what I'm thinking, what I want, so then she just kind of helps.
Yeah,
me.
when I met her before I joined, she showed me this on her little iPad, and she was like, "My lady, she just did this for me, and it's so great because I couldn't do it, but I owe her."
Thank you, Dana.
Yeah.
Yes, and I want to thank Amy for bringing all those. If you guys have not eaten those cupcakes back there, oh
Amazing.
my
And I just cut the red velvet cake too. Now we have
Everybody
pictures
got
of it. So.
Please, and there's pizza. Please eat them. Take it home because I don't want to get fat. So,
So you put it on that.
yeah, so y'all can get fat.
Y'all, there are like 4 whole peaches back here.
Okay, so eat the pizza. Eat the pizza. Lewis will eat pizza. So, anyways, we need to give away the.
They're done.
They're done. Okay.
But you need to mix them up even better. I tried to mix them up, but
Okay.
that little bag is hard.
Who is going to be earning the Mitch to watch as a consultant this time?
I'm going to do as many as...
Humanly pop. No, she's not lying. She's doing like, how many interviews are you doing? Share sessions?
Oh gosh, 35?
She's going into DIT by the end of the month.
Yay.
Woo-hoo! No pressure or anything.
No pressure to you either.
I know. We made a deal with each other. Okay, so.
You put in that big thing right there and do it. And then you can't look at
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
that's good.
Then you just choose what color. and
You're
then-
right.
Yeah.
See, this is why we
Okay,
keep
this
Amy
is
around.
for a customer. We're going to let,
But Lewis.
Lewis?
Yes.
It's going to all be your fault.
That's right.
We're going to
Take me.
All the pressure's on me now.
Don't look in. Pick one out. Okay, so the customer winner is Victoria P.
Oh, wow.
Amy Rico.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
That you talked to.
Really?
I know a lot more.
Okay. And I need to throw these out here. And so she wins the coach back. You're gonna, yeah, first you
She actually has a party for this weekend.
for Mary Kay.
Here at the studio.
Well, cool. Then she can show everybody what
Yeah.
she won. That's awesome. Okay, Lewis. This is the one for the Michael Kors bag. Don't anybody get angry. Everybody just, drum roll.
But make sure you close your eyes, Liz, so nobody can blame you, okay? So nobody can blame you.
Brenda. And she's not even here.
Viva.
That's awesome.
Should they be present to win?
That seems
That's
fair.
not my rule.
You didn't say that at the beginning.
Okay.
Did you say that?
No, I didn't. So then Brenda is the official winner, right? You didn't pick your mom. You're in trouble. Do you want to think who would have been picked next? I'm kidding.
No, that doesn't help.
That doesn't help. Okay. So
Don't forget you're being recorded.
Brenda shows up at the studio, then it's time to pick up her
It can be her going away.
I know, because she's moving to Fort Smith, Arkansas.
Hey, I was born there.
Okay, there you go. Y'all are kindred spirits.
I can just
Okay,
take it to her
so
there.
y'all give Brenda a big round of applause. I don't know why she's on the line.
She better be watching, please.
Yeah, huh?
No, we have
She's calling. Oh,
she is
Oh, she is screaming.
Well, it says online that it's Cheyenne.
Hello?
Oh, hi, Cheyenne.
Uh-huh. Yes? Oh, yes, it is. Are you calling me for a particular reason? Wait. I'm going to put you on speaker. Lisa Reimer, and to everybody here at the Cadillac Connection Studio. Hi, Brenda. I was like, messy present to win. Okay, Brenda, so we're all going to say congratulations to you on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Congratulations.
Brenda. What do you have to say for You are? We said you weren't. They said you weren't. Okay.
Well, Cheyenne says she's watching, so
Cheyenne,
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. And
It always says one.
Okay, but this is what you're going to look like, Brenda, as you stretch your stuff, baby. Woohoo. Oh, she called me Brenda. All right, Brenda. Brenda. Okay.
It has
I'm
one-
very proud of you because you're working to do the
Well, no, I
Microsoft
said
Edge.
who all's watching, and there's only one viewer, and Cheyenne said I am.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go, but we're proud of you. Okay, you're welcome.
Weird. It says
Congratulations.
one viewer, and it's gone from
Bye.
1 to 0 to 2 to 1.
Okay. Y'all are, I'm gonna play some music, and y'all are welcome to visit
I
with-
think she's almost done.
Oh.
She had all of her makeup done.
Well, if the men have to go.
Lisa, I'm gonna leave this here then, because she'll be here Saturday.
Okay.
She
Okay,
said
I'm
that
just
was.
kidding. She's doing
Yeah,
fine. Okay, so don't worry. Yeah.
What about these ones?
Oh, thank you, the raffle.
I was like, I want to win something.
Yeah, pretty.
Well, you're the only one who bought
There's certain
anything.
areas.
So I win.
You win. Y'all give it up for Brittany. I'm gonna go give her
Her raffle dealer. Woohoo. I paid a whole $1 to win something.
That's the best, when you paid the least amount.
There you
Okay, so
go.
last time I decided if, what is Michelle, Sarah Catherine's girl, I decided, okay, if
Melissa.
she's coming, and Melissa, that's who it was. I was like, if she's coming, she's gonna get so many tickets, so I spent a
Yeah, that's
more
what
than
she
I
said. She
usually
said, I don't know
did,
what
and
it is,
nobody
but
else
you can
even
have
bought
it.
tickets, so of course I won.
Oh, is it?
It's a travel.
It's a travel pillow.
Oh, I'm like, okay.
It's not like a pillow. Yeah.
Yeah, you blow it up.
That's what I'm saying. I'm running a mirror to look at myself right now.
Okay, cool.
Young guys.
Thanks. I'm gonna hold it there.
Young guys.
Cool. I like this.
Good. Made in China. Okay.
Like everything else in the world, right?
Right.
Wait.